Salutations and welcome to Kirby Plays Games. This is 7 Days to Die, and in this video I am going to show you how to spawn zombies, items, and other entities in 7 Days to Die using the debug menu and developer tools. This can be used to spawn all sorts of different things in the game instantly, and can be very helpful for testing builds and producing video content. You don't have to start a new game to enable these options, but for our purposes we will be starting a new save file for the demonstration. Whether you are starting a new game or using an existing save file, the first step must be done before loading the game. Basically, before you load the world, you have to go to the game settings on the right of the screen and click the Advanced tab. Under the Advanced tab, make sure to set cheat mode to on, as it will be off by default. This is essential as it allows all the functions we are going to be using to spawn things into the world. First, we will look at the creative menu, which can be used to spawn in-game objects such as weapons, materials, and different blocks. The default key for opening this menu is U. Once it is open, you will see a grid of items which you can select from on the left, along with your inventory on the right. Above your inventory are instructions on how items can be pulled from the creative menu and deposited into your inventory. To acquire an item, you basically just have to drag and drop it from the creative menu into your inventory or hotbar. At the top left there are icons which limit the objects displayed. The shopping cart has everything, the shapes show only blocks, and the backpack icon displays only items. If we click on the backpack, we can see that the items are further divided into different categories. From left to right, these are tools and traps, resources, ammo and weapons, clothing, food and cooking, science, books, and special items. This last category, special items, is basically just quest notes and treasure maps. The blocks have their own categories as well, and there is a search bar which can be used to quickly locate anything you want to generate, as long as you know what it's called. There is also an option to have dev blocks off or on, which I usually leave on because, well, why would we limit ourselves? To spawn zombies into the game, a separate menu needs to be opened. To do this, first you have to enable the debug menu. To enable the debug menu, press F1 to open the console and type DM. Then press enter. You should see a bit of text appear in the console which says debug menu on. You can then press F1 again to close the console. Now to open the spawning menu, you simply press F6, which will open a long list of entities that can be spawned into the game world. This includes animals, turrets, vehicles, zombies, and even traders. To spawn an entity into the world, simply click on it and it will appear wherever your crosshairs are pointing. Each time you click, it will spawn a new entity, so if you want roughly a dozen chickens for some reason, just click about a dozen times. Want to see what happens if zombies encounter a trader alone in the wild? Or maybe find out if Gracie gets along well with zombies? Well, now you can. It is also worth noting that if you check the Spawn 25 box on the top left, one click on an entity will spawn 25 of the selected entity at once. Be careful though, because entities spawned this way, which are usually hostile to the player, will still be hostile. So basically, use this at your own risk. Is this cheating? Yes, totally. And this is why cheat mode must be enabled. But it is a great tool for trying out builds or bases in 7 Days to Die, and for just having some fun. I know a lot of YouTubers make use of these options in 7 Days to Die during content creation, and now this is an option for you as well. I hope this video is helpful to anyone who is wondering how to spawn items and entities in 7 Days to Die. If you have any tips or info to share on this topic, please drop them in the comments. Also, if this video was helpful, consider giving it a like. Thanks for stopping by, and as always, have an excellent day.